Jay Sano without intro music. Jay Sano without intro music. Jay Sano without intro music. Hello everybody, welcome back. It is Jeff again, and I'm back on the Mindcrack server. I just got done actually making a live stream. I'm having a lot of fun doing the live streams, I do have to say. It's very cool to be able to do things while people are watching, to be able to talk to people while I'm doing them. I'm really having a good time with them. I wish I could get more on a schedule for my live streams. Unfortunately, based on the way that my life is and my job and everything, I do more impromptu type live streams because I just don't know when I'm going to be available. But I did want to come and make a true video after the live stream. I thought it was like right here somewhere. You guys probably wonder what I'm doing during the live stream. I was down here. Where did I see it at? Right up in one of these areas. Oh, there it is. Right up in one of these areas, I saw that there was a big opening, and I was like, huh, there's some more abandoned rail station right here in the tunnel. Oh, God. Oh, God. It sounds like the horrible type of tunnel to be in. No, it doesn't look horrible. Looks like I came that way, actually. Interesting. I figured I would do some caving in this episode just to get some resources. I still need... Seth Bling delivered his beacon, which was wonderful. The main problem with his beacon was that I decided to let it sit there right where he... right where he left it at, and a creeper came and blew it up. Luckily, it did not go for the demise. It was okay. If you saw the live stream, you would have seen what I... Whoa, no. And I was just trying to get this stuff in here to block you off, Oh, Lord. You guys are coming from in here, so let's close that off as well. Oh, good God. There is no question that I need to get rid of these little dudes, and I didn't bring any potions with me at all, did I? I think this might be an okay wall to get through. It's kind of dangerous. Yeah, that one was okay to get through. I don't know. Where did I go up here? But anyways, guys, you are incredible and horrible people all at the same time. That's all I gotta say. I put together my challenge to myself and my challenge to you guys regarding the making a reason to stay in shape, stay active while playing video games. The response from that video was so overwhelming. I'm sure it was that mixed with the Minecraft videos and things like that, but I had made the pledge that... There's a little slime. I had made the pledge that I was going to do one sit-up and one push-up, if I potentially could, for every new subscriber. Look, it's right through this wall, man. It looks dangerous. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. For every new subscriber I got on a daily basis. And I have to apologize. I have already failed at such things. But let me explain. I have failed not due to lack of trying, but because you guys, in your amazingness as well as your evilness, have far surpassed any of my expectations. And I normally get... Ooh, that bat scared the crap out of me. I normally get anywhere between 40 and 150 subscribers a day. And all I was hoping for was, please do not be one of those 150 subscriber days. And it was not. It was not by a long shot. It was a 575 subscriber day instead. And I'm sorry, guys. I just physically can't do it. I'm going to try my best, though. I'm going to work hard and do what I can and hopefully build up to the point where I will be able to match the goal I stated, even though it might not happen right away. But I decided to do, okay, this has gotten a little out of control, but let's do 100 push-ups and 100 sit-ups, which I successfully did yesterday. I unfortunately am unable to do that many again today because my arms are kind of in a gelatinous state where I this morning got to work, pushed out 10 push-ups, felt okay. Couple hours later, pushed out another 10 push-ups, felt okay. Couple hours later, laid down to try to push out a push-up and fell straight to the floor. I will tell you guys, this was the exact motivation I needed, though, and I am going to try my hardest to get up to the point where I can successfully do. The number of subscribers would be great, even just building it up more and more every day. I unfortunately may not be able to match what I said I would match, but like I said, it's not for lack of trying, and I'm not going to quit. Many people did comment on my video. Many people accepted the challenge with me. Many people accepted their own form of the challenge, and I still want you guys to persevere forward as well as I'm going to do. Even though I was not able to successfully complete what I thought I was going to be able to do because of the overwhelming response from it. But I am still pushing through, pushing forward, and going to do the best that I can possibly do until I get to the point. Some of the comments on my video also informed me that that was the wrong way to go about it, that I can't do that every day. It is bad for the body. I need some time to rest my arms, to let myself get back into shape. And I didn't put out that challenge for the purpose of hurting myself. I put it out for the purpose of bettering myself. So I want to make sure I do not hurt myself in it. And I'm going to take your guys' advice in the literal way that you gave the advice of, no, this is how you need to help yourself build up. Do what you can, but make sure you give your body time to heal so that it can actually build. And you're absolutely right. I'm not trying to do it as a way to quote unquote chicken out or whatever. I am going to be working as hard as I can. Today, I did 40 push-ups so far and 30 sit-ups, and I will be doing another 10 push-ups at least before I go to sleep, as well as I will get the sit-ups up to 50 because the sit-ups aren't as hard to do for me. It does hurt a little bit in the core, that's for sure, but the push-ups that I'm doing as well, because like I said, I fell to the floor and I couldn't do that second set or that third set of 10 that I was going to try to sit there and push out throughout the day. They were modified, and they might be a modified set. I leaned against a table, so I wasn't fully at a horizontal angle, but it's because my body physically is just not ready for it yet, but I'm going to be building it up. So I might do some modified push-ups. I might do something, but I'm gonna cap it out at 50 today. Let the body rest a little bit tomorrow. Try to get as many as I can in without feeling like I'm going to injure myself. I don't know why I'm getting this coal. I really don't need more coal. Without feeling like I'm going to injure myself. But this was the motivation I needed, guys. And I thank you so much for it because it is what is going to have me pushing forward to better myself. And I hope that you guys do come along for the challenge. And especially those of you who said that it inspired you to do similar things. I really want to see you guys succeed and continue on as well. No. I'm about to die. I am so gonna die. Actually, if I'm gonna die, let's go out the right way. Let's at least get that in there. Ooh, I did not die. I will not regen, and I have no regen potions, so that was kind of dumb, but grab what I can here. I am on a resource run because of Seth Bling's beacon, which luckily is still alive, because I need to make my base for the beacon so I can get the hospital in a position of healing. Ooh, there is upper floor up there that I need to watch out for. Now, the question is, I'm not exactly sure where I came into this at because I've been running around those cave spiders, which are all right up in this area, as well as an Enderman somewhere. Where did I come into this cave at? No, let go. Let go. It was a big dirt pillar. It can't be that hard to find, right? Big dirt pillar that comes up to here. I mean, and I already explored this part of the cave. It's, ooh, more iron. Yeah, I already explored this part of the cave, so I can't be that far away from a way out of here. I'm going to take any of these paths and get somewhere I need to be. But that is not somewhere I need to be because that has lava in there. Today was a great day. In the mail today, my statue from Minecon was shipped back to my house. That is awesome. Thank you, Guude, for shipping that out to me in such an expedient and fast manner. That is great. I am so looking forward to having this little statue. It's little. It's not even little. It's bigger than me. But having this statue sitting in my room when I start live streaming and start getting actually like a face cam and stuff involved, it's going to be part of my background in order to make some good videos. I think it's going to be awesome. It's going to be so much more of an atmosphere for my live streams. It's going to be great. Oh, I can't wait to get like just immersed in this stuff when I get it all set up. Immersed because I'm immersed. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, I'm trying to... Oh, I came from this way. Those were those scary looking stairs. I think it was... That's the path I just went down. Gonna get myself all lost in here. Left a lot of rail track behind. That's what I just blocked. It's obviously not the way. It doesn't mean it doesn't lead me somewhere good, but I don't want to waste my time in here if I essentially am just going to die because I can't find my way out of here and lose all this stuff. Boop. Real quick coordinate check on the screen in case that does happen. So the live streaming though has been, oh, here we go. I guess I can get right back up to there through that. This might be the wrong direction though. Yeah, that's the wrong direction. But I at least know where I'm at now, so I can get back to safety in order to put some of this stuff away, get some healing potions, or even head back to spawn. You know what? There's Seth Bling's on the server. He is probably not part of the death games at this point, for the fact that he has 0 deaths. Did I really go that far too far? I'll take this on the way, though. So I'm sure he's not part of the death games, but it is nice to know who's up. Last I looked, it was Pause on Pause and Avidia? Avidia, maybe Packrat? I can't remember actually who was up when I looked during the live stream. It was a little bit ago, though, so it might have changed by now. So wanted to give you guys an interesting story related to work, and I talked about this in my live stream. So if you already saw my live stream, then you'll know where I'm going with this. I was actually trying to get quote-unquote callers in there to talk about it, and I got a couple that have been in similar situations. But when companies downsize, or now the politically correct term for it is right sizing, you know, quote-unquote right sizing, because you don't want to downsize anybody. Am I really in a tunnel that was dug and it's not mine that leads me out of here? That is correct. That is annoying. How far down am I? 16. Well, looks like I might be going for a journey up to the surface. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, journey up to the surface we go until I find out where exactly I am. I'm going to grab some iron on the way because iron is now an important commodity of my needs of resources because of the beacon. Iron and anything, actually. Anything that you can use in a beacon is an important commodity at this point. But when companies right size, they're eliminating positions, whether it's because of budgetary cuts, whether they claim that it's right sizing because of the fact that they are eliminating people who are not standing up to how they should be performing at work. I mean, technically that's not right sizing, but you guys know what I'm talking about. A lot of companies will say that they're right sizing to get rid of some of those positions just because they know people are not up to their they're not worth the money that you're paying them. Oh god. That's a regular spider. Okay, so that's fine. I mean, it's fine. It's fine to an extent. If a zombie comes down here, there we go. Put this here. I hear lots of pitter patter. Oh my god, I just realized how close I am to complete and utter death with the height that I just came to. Woo! Did I really just block that off? I blocked it off to an extent. Can I get you from here? Okay. That's one. There's so many zombies. One of them's going to come charging down this hole any moment. Oh my god, they did not. I'm kind of shocked at that. Where am I going to come out here? I'm more afraid that lava's going to be above me or something now. Wow, I think I snuck out of this. But anyways, about a month and a half ago now, my job started making us fill out these hourly sheets of our activities every hour on the hour. I knew kind of where they were going. I knew where they were going with this. You know, anybody who's, you ever seen Office Space, the Bobs? I mean, they have consultants that come in to see what people do. It's not for any type of punishment or anything. It's just to kind of get a grip and make sure we got the right work located to the right people, etc., etc. Yeah, I can read between the lines. I've been in the corporate world enough. And I actually, at that point, had a talk with my boss and my boss's boss and basically informed them that I was not in that job role because I needed to have this job role. I said I left the bedside to come and take this job role because I knew, based on my experience with the software that we were implementing, that I had already been on the design team for this product. I've already worked clinically in the area that this product is being installed. I want to see this thing full circle, and I want to make sure it comes back to what it is. So when these hourly timesheets and stuff went out, I basically informed my boss and my boss's boss. I said, this kind of makes me feel like you guys don't really care about us as individuals. It is kind of, it's a slap in the face to me that you're doing this. Where is my hospital? There it is. Oh man, I came out in a way different spot than I expected. Oh, I guess I should have expected that because I started out down there. But basically, I had a long conversation with them and informing them that I did not appreciate having to do something like that. I said, if you don't think I'm doing my job, let me know that you don't think I'm doing my job. If you don't think somebody else in our department's doing their job, let them know. Like, deal with this as management should. I said, I actually want to go back to the bedside. I don't want to be in this job role anymore. I think I'm going to leave. And I straight up told them that. I think I'm going to be out of this. I didn't want this job for long term anyway. We have now implemented the software. And I'm ready to go back to the bedside because that's what I wanted to do anyway. And the response that I got from them was, okay, we know you want to work clinically, and that's one of the issues that you have with this particular job role. How about we work out a way for you to be able to work clinically as well as this so that you can supplement your time, and sometime you can work on the floor. Like 1 day a week you can work on the floor, and then you can work 3 days a week in the office, and the role of like 9 or 10 hour days to make it a total of a 40-hour week. 9 or 10 hour days in the office doing this stuff. They said because that clinical experience is going to be so valuable to you in this job role, which is something I've been arguing with them for a long time. If you watch one of my older videos, there's a whole rant that I have on the fact that I was denied from doing that for the longest time because they said it just doesn't work that way. That since I wasn't in the union anymore and I was a salaried employee, I was not allowed to work clinically anymore, despite my valid reasons for wanting to. So I had a whole conversation about that in videos before. They basically approved it because I told them I didn't want to be there anymore, that I wanted to go back to the bedside. Part of the reason is because, why am I not healing? Heal? Feel like I'm talking to myself as a dog. Heal! Heal. I see the little bubbles. I don't see my hearts going up though. Oh, one of those glitches. Okay, I'll be back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully we're fixed. We're in regen mode now, so that's what I came out here for, was to get some health back. But either way, they don't want to let me go because of the fact that I'm the only one who supports the emergency department. And I'm not saying that to put myself on a pedestal, but they just literally don't have anybody else in there who understands the emergency department, who understands the program the emergency department is for. I'm the only one who can train it. I'm the only one who knows it. If they put somebody else in there to train the emergency department, they would not know the system because they've never used it before. So legitimately, I am the only one in my particular job role who can train that. So they don't want to lose me from doing that perspective. So I said, okay, if you're going to give me that opportunity, and they actually said, will you stick around if we give you that opportunity? Etho and Michael. Oh, Etho was on a little while ago. Damn. But now I know it's Etho and Michael. So keep an eye on when they come back. When they... Oh, I got 30 levels again all of a sudden. So I told him, yeah, I'd stick around for a little while with that as an option. So that sounds great. That's kind of what I wanted, especially with the fact that I was able to bring myself down to 4 days a week by working 3 like 10-hour days, or 9.5 to 10-hour days, and 112 on the floor, because that's why they wanted to supplement it like that, is because the floor shifts are 12. And I was like, that's perfect. I've unfortunately only been able to do it once, but it was because I had already had scheduled time off. Didn't think much of that. So I've done it once. It was fun. It was great. Have not been able to do it since because of my own scheduled time off. For one of them was for Minecon. The other one was for PAX, for my Ski Patrol refresher, because I just took the time off around the weekends. So... rumor mills fly at works all the time. So the rumor mill's been going crazy like the last couple days. And all of a sudden today, I get informed that my assistant director has been let go due to budget cuts, that they cut his position. And that was unexpected. That wasn't part of the rumor mill that was going around. And I was like, what? He got let go because they cut the budget? I'm like, but we have 2 other positions that are still open in our department. Why didn't they just drop him back to one of the other positions or give him that offer? And apparently I was told, and this is all still rumor on what I was told, but the fact that he was let go is a true statement. But they took away those other positions apparently because of the budget. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of crazy. So some other people in my department, some of the people who were rumored to have not done as well with their hourly rounding sheets. And like I said, it's all rumors, but it's kind of funny. And these hourly rounding sheets, though, they tried to say they were not for discipline. It was to make sure the right work was within the right people and things were the most, spread out properly amongst all the individuals and all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. So there's somebody in particular who is kind of concerned about their job, and they're really worried about what they're going to do. And I'm sitting there in this very backwards position because they're getting rid of positions because of, budgetary constraints and things like that. Budgetary constraints as well as other things. But I'm sitting there going, wait a minute. If you want to get rid of somebody in our department, get rid of me. I've already told you I don't want to do this anymore. I'm only doing it because you don't have anybody else to support my area right now. Like, I want you to eliminate. If you're going to eliminate a job in our department, eliminate mine and let me go back to the floor doing what I was doing before. I've already told you that I want to do that. I have never been in the position before where people in my department are so concerned about losing their job. They're worried, worried. What are they going to do if they lose their job? They got a family to feed, this, that, the other. And I'm sitting there going, but I want you to get rid of my job. Like, if you're going to do it to anybody, I want you to get rid of mine because I don't want to be in it anymore. Like, it's the strangest position to be in, that I don't want my job anymore. And I'm the one that's stuck with it. It sounds so... That's scary sounding. It sounds like such a weird problem to discuss. I worked at Ford Motor Company for 2 years prior to moving out here. and going to nursing school, I worked with Ford in IT. And the first week I started working there, I was told that there was a 30% reduction in workforce coming. And I'm like, holy crap. Like at that point, I was like a brand new graduate, a brand new graduate with a master's degree. I graduated with my bachelor's degree and could not find a job. I had a bachelor's degree in computer engineering, and I worked at McDonald's for 2 years because I could not find a job while I completed my master's degree, which has finally opened up the door for me to get a job. So I finally get this job. In the first week, they're laying people off. And I'm like, oh dear God, like, I don't know if my position's one of those ones I should worry about because it is a new position. They're trying to keep the lesser paid employees and things like that and like offer more early retirement to get their budgets down is what they were really trying to do. And I'm sitting there, though, for the first time with a job going, I'm concerned about my job. What's going to happen? It's actually what started me looking at nursing. What got me into nursing in the first place is I realized how unstable my career was at the time in the state that I was in. I mean, in state as I mean Michigan, because Michigan's economy was getting, like, destroyed. I should start digging this down, shouldn't I? Michigan's economy was getting destroyed, so nobody knew what... if Michigan was still going to be a lucrative place anymore. I mean, Detroit just declared bankruptcy recently, so it's still not in the greatest state at all. Hello? Dirt? Hello, Dirt? I can pick up the grass blocks, but I can't pick up the dirt blocks? Are they really there? They just... This is a glitch where they don't want to go in my inventory? That's kind of weird. Either way, I wanted to dig this out just a little bit because I need to get more room in here to get some things actually set up for the hospital when it's all set up and ready to go. This shovel's so powerful, though. It's crazy. But, you know, I was concerned with my job at that point. Like, back to the story at hand, I was concerned about my job at that point because I needed a job. I finally had a job. I was finally making more than $8. Oh, that's what's going on. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I was finally making more than like $8 an hour, though, and I was really concerned with my job at that point. And all of a sudden, now I'm in the strangest place to be, where I told them a couple weeks ago that I didn't want that job anymore. I wanted to go back to the bedside because I didn't plan on keeping this job for long after implementation. My boss knew that. I told her that when I started, that I was there to finish this product out full circle because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make sure it succeeded. I didn't give anybody any false hope with it, and now I'm stuck and can't leave because nobody else can support it, and I have that conscience that's making me like stick around because I don't want it to fail. And other people are losing their jobs right around me unexpectedly that really don't have anything else to fall back on anymore because they've been out of the clinical side for so long. I want to stay in the clinical side to keep that clinical practice up. These people have been out of it. For the guy who just lost his job today, I think he's had the same job that he's in now, the same job role for the last 6 years. That's 6 years that he hasn't touched a patient on the clinical side. He can't just jump back to being clinical again. I mean, you can. But it's kind of like being a new graduate. Like, he doesn't have his pick of where he wants to go. Whatever he's skilled and trained in, which I'm not sure if it was just med surg or ICU or what it was, but whatever he's skilled and trained in, he's basically starting over at this point if he goes back to the bedside. Not saying he has to do that, but if I get let go, I'm not concerned because I still have that ability. I actually just took a class today to get certified in VADS, taking care of VADS, or mechanical circulatory support, because I want to keep that clinical side. I feel bad, but all of a sudden at the same time trapped, and it's just so weird. It's such a weird feeling to be in a job that you can't get rid of. Most people don't have that issue. I know it sounds like I'm complaining about the most random things in the world. So for those of you out there who don't have a job and are getting really, really, really mad at a conversation like this, I understand where you're coming from, and I'm not trying to gloat at all. But either way, I'm unhappy in the job that I have now, and I'm kind of stuck in it, and it sucks. I don't want to be unhappy. That's why I left IT in the first place, is because I wanted to be a nurse, because it actually did make me happy. Doing nursing informatics is basically like being in IT and does not make me happy. So, I don't know. It's one of those weird things. But sorry, guys. Again, another one of my videos where I'm just going to sit here and ramble to you for a while. But hopefully you enjoyed the rambling. And there was no funny story involved, though. But sorry for that. But anyways, I got to let this episode go because it's getting a little bit long. I will see you guys next time. Jay Sano, without intro music. Jay Sano, without intro music. Jay Sano, without intro music.